Okay, here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're just chilling, man. This is
Ellenberg 88 here with JJ Dave and the God.
absolutely
Cheers.
everybody probably remembers our longtime friend of the show here, but we're just chilling. This is a nice Sunday going into
It's
Monday
Monday.
now
Not kidding
conversation,
ourselves.
depending on where you're at. Yeah, so it's still Sunday where I'm at, so it's all good.
There you go.
uh, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. But anyway, we were talking, you know, off the air about Walmart beers, and this is Walmart's brewery, Trouble Brewing. These are brewed. I only have these two styles left. There was three of each beer in the 12 pack, right?
Yeah.
Four styles, and they're actually pretty darn good.
I've not seen any of that.
Yeah, Trouble Brewing, and of course only in Walmart.
Yeah.
But Trouble Brewing is Walmart's beer, and they contract it through that brewery out of Rochester. You know what I'm saying? But they're actually very sessionable, and they're very good beers. Let's see.
What were the other
Uh,
two styles? You got a Belgian white, an IPA, and
yeah, and then oh my God, there was an amber and
pale ale.
a pale. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty
Yeah.
standard. All
Yeah,
right.
exactly. But hey, you were just we were just talking off air
Beer.
about yeah, beer, of course, right? What else? But it was about macro beers, and Walmart started brewing their beer to kind of go after some of the big boys. And if there's anybody that's got the wallet and the distribution and everything else to go with it and fight those big boys, or at least take a chunk of the market, is Walmart. You know what I'm
And
saying?
their headquarters isn't far from St. Louis, so they might get into some Budweiser, InBev kind of like cooperation.
Right.
Co-opetition,
Yeah.
as George W. Bush would say,
Sure.
to try to get the market going.
Right. Yeah, it to me
Be
it's
interesting.
very interesting. It's something that I'm kind of getting behind. At least I don't go to Walmart too much anymore, like I used to when I was in New Mexico. But the one time I did, I actually got a 12 pack. But if I were to go to Walmart again, I'd probably get a 12 pack again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now I've had their, and as everybody knows, I'm a connoisseur of just terrible beer. Um, they made a beer called Rockdale Light, Rock Rockdale, like Dale Earnhardt Light, and it was like just the shittiest Coors Light you could ever have.
Oh man.
And I've had that, and you know what? It was not as bad as say like Keystone, but it was pretty bad. But I haven't seen any of this stuff you've been talking about. No,
This is actually not bad. It's really not.
I'd love to try it if they get it down here.
It they don't have it in your Walmart. Are you sure?
No, I've been all through Walmart. I haven't seen anything looks like.
Now, I've been through Walmart a million times, and it wasn't until I specifically went down there looking for it that I found it.
Yeah.
Because in this particular 12 pack I had was literally the last one they had. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you actually have to, from some of the other guys that have had it, you have to actually ask the person that's putting the beer on the shelves if they
Mm-hmm.
have it, and then they'll whip it out of the back because sometimes they won't even put it on the shelf.
I might have to do that then. Yeah, next time because I go late at night because I get off work late. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
next time I go, I'll look. I'll go and be like, hey, you guys got that variety pack? Huh?
Yeah, that Trouble
Tell me about
Brewing.
your
Yeah.
Trouble Brewing.
And they actually have cool labeling. I mean, look at that. I mean,
It looks like something you'd see from a modern craft beer
right.
distributor.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like any other craft beer in a can, really. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Matte finish, that's kind of
right,
standard.
right. So it is. It's. So I'm kind of like, you know what? This is one of the big boys that I'd kind of support, and it's very sessionable. Nothing about the beers are gonna knock you out of your socks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna blow you away. They're all what 5.9%.
Oh, that's not
Um,
bad.
this one's
5.9.
5.4. They're all very sessionable. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I mean, and they're priced very well. I mean, it's Walmart for Christ's sake.
How high is the hop flavor on that IPA?
Not very.
Not very. No.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Uh-uh. Not very. But like I said,
Just a bit above the pale ale.
yeah, it's what I say is it's a little bit more flavor than its macro competition. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
there's Tony Howard. What's up, brother? He's in the UK, man.
You must have the chat going. Yeah.
You say, Joe, you're always on the ball, man. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. You know, we started that Friday share beer, and that one's on from 10 to 11 a.m. my time here in Phoenix. Um,
I could
to
actually make that.
to try to attract people from overseas. That's the time that they're basically getting off work from 5 to 6.
I could
So
say. Yeah.
trying to attract and for some people that's still tough because they're still commuting at that time, let's say, but
That'd
that's
be like noon to one for me, so that won't be too bad. I could probably make that.
yeah, that's the and that one's gonna stay Arizona time. We don't change. And
Yeah.
and what I realized, we kind of did a few weeks of opinions on what day and time would be best to have a show like that. And then with my schedule, I have a very busy schedule during the week. And
Yeah.
so I was like, well,
Driving truck.
yeah. Mhm.
I guess.
So it was, I think that time I could make it, but it's not going to be able to change. You know what I'm saying? So when the,
Well, yeah, a couple beers before work never hurt anybody, right?
yeah,
I know that.
sure. Yeah, no. Now in that case, I'm having beers when I get off of work. So,
Well, I'm talking about myself because I'll be before I go in.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. In your case, it, depends on your.
I might get along with the customers a little bit better. I
Yeah,
could.
yeah. You're like, oh, yeah. You're not such an asshole
How's
today.
it going, guys? What's up? As old
Yeah,
JD used to say. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, show up there. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. What's up? That was
Yeah.
always the thing. It was like, what's up?
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's but that one's and other people like myself that work graveyard and stuff like that. You get
Yeah.
off work, they might be able to. Now, for us to get off a graveyard, and if you happen to get off at like 8 or 9 o'clock, you might be actually heading to bed about that time. But you might make an exception because that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm
I remember getting off at like 7 a.m. and cracking the top at 8 and just going and just, all right, we're getting ready for bed. And I'd do about 9 in a row and just, all right, time for bed finally. About 11 o'clock, it was time to go down.
yeah, that 8, 9 o'clock. I mean, 10 o'clock is kind of so it's a stretch for me because I'm like, yeah, I can't if the time when well not if but when the time changes and moves forward, I ain't gonna be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Well, what Arizona doesn't, well, you're in New Mexico, right?
No, I'm in Arizona, bro.
Well, Arizona doesn't do um, daylight savings, do they?
No, but I still like for the Tuesday share beer, I skip forward.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, for the Tuesday show, and that also affects my sleep. It's that's one of those sacrifices I've always made. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
You're a diplomat.
yeah, to keep that part consistent. So I make that side, but on the other end, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, it starts getting too close to the 8 hours of sleep. To make sure you drink to sleep off the beer and stuff like that before I
To
go to
drink off
work.
the beer.
Yeah, so you got to drink off the beer, right? Yeah, I need to have another beer to get rid of this other beer. Push that one
I'm gonna
out.
make it work today. I need a good Budweiser.
Yeah, yeah, I need to. Let me have this beer to push them other ones out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I have my mug here. I have my big Stein. I have 3 now
Oh, you do?
that I've collected from trading with people. Yeah, um, overseas, obviously.
This is funny, Tony. You know what? Now that Tony's in the chat, I want to. I swear to God, we've been on here about 4 hours.
I've been here for 2, so yeah.
Yeah, we've been on here for at least a solid 4 hours. I'm not even kidding. And it's a good experiment though, because what it's telling me is that in the pre-show type of thing, you pretty much have to be invited. Or how did you jump in, Heath? How did you see the link that was in the...
Well, yeah, I'm a friend of yours on Google Plus. So when you're in there, I can see when you're in, and I can
Okay.
jump on. We're both, and you have me added, I have you added, so I can see.
Okay, and that's what I kind of been telling people. I'm like, if you do want to see it, but see, you're also one of the old schoolers, so you're used to using Google Plus as well. Now that we're actually in YouTube, a lot of people are seeing us in YouTube, and they're not used to Google Plus per se. You know what I'm
And Google
saying?
Plus sucks so bad now.
Yeah, it's not. It. And then they've never made it easy to jump in a show. Never, never.
No.
It's just as
At
hard
the
now
very
as it.
beginning, during the beta, it was so easy to just jump in and be like, "Hey, what's up?" And now it's so hard to get into anything. It's so
Yeah.
hard to even broadcast. It's almost impossible. It's very sad the way they went about things, because they could have had a good thing. They had a good thing for a while, but they've ruined it.
Yeah, and I can do that again. Actually, I'm sorry, man. I I don't see how easily I forget things. Yeah, I could do that
Actually,
again.
if you wanted to get in here, you can just go to the top of the Hangout and copy the link and put it
Yeah,
down
no,
in
I'm
the chat.
posting it for him in the chat.
There you go.
I've done that before, and I just keep forgetting. Yeah,
Yeah, that's much easier.
yeah, it's so
Um,
much easier.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's I don't remember if he's gotten in here before, Tony. He might have gotten on video. I don't remember. I always like to get our people overseas in, man. I do. I love it. It to me, it's great. Um, Heck, especially for him, because it's what, like Monday morning, right? So it's
Well, I woke up Monday morning.
yeah. So it's hey, how you doing? How you doing, my
Oh,
friend?
Yeah, not bad.
It's good to finally see you, man. Oh,
6:30 here.
oh, 6:30. Okay. Yeah, so you're probably not. Well, maybe you're having a breakfast, a beer for breakfast stout.
fry up. You got a fry up on?
We tried for a couple of weeks to get in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were trying before to get in, huh?
You got some baked beans, some sausage, some bacon, some eggs. What's going on?
I don't know. Can you hear us?
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could hear us or not. Well,
This is my work machine, and I'm still trying to sort it out.
oh, okay. Oh, are you at work now? Oh, okay. He's gonna put in the cool. So are
What's
you at
up,
work?
Tony?
Are you at work now, Tony?
Yeah, work.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
What do you do for work, Tony?
I'm a facilities manager for several buildings. Yeah,
Okay. All right. All right.
I got a lot of feedback.
Okay. Yeah. Take your time. Fix it. I'm not going anywhere because I have nothing to do.
Yeah, I happen to be off Monday mornings. I don't go
I'm
to
off
work.
Monday. I don't go until 3 o'clock on Tuesday. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't go into work until Monday night, and that's why I work Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? So that's how my schedule goes.
got a kitty here. Oh, I about fell.
That would be funny. A while ago, actually, I don't. All of a sudden, my leg got tapped, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" And I looked down; it was a cricket.
Oh, here, I'll show you my cat. She's a real asshole sometimes.
I didn't know you were a cat guy. Are you a
Oh,
cat
dude,
guy?
I love my kitty. Look at her. Look at her. She's so smart.
Oh, I hate cats.
Yeah, I don't do cats.
Yeah, see, me and Tony don't do cats, bro. Yeah, we don't do cats.
We don't do cats.
Yeah.
Hey, I do dogs too. I got a lab.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a lab.
Yeah, I got a lab and I got a cat, and my cat stays inside. She's with me. She's with me inside, you know. And then when I go outside, I got the dog out there. When I go hunting, I got the dog. I got the dog for certain things, I got the cat for certain
Oh, I
things.
got you. Okay.
The dog, I mean, the dogs just make so much of a mess inside, you know. I used to have a dog inside, and she died. And then after she died, I was like, I'm not having a dog inside anymore. So then I got the dog. I kept him outside. Or I kept her outside. And now whenever I go hunting, I'll go hunting for dove or duck or something like that. And she'll watch them fall, and she'll go after them, and she'll bring them back to me. Great.
Oh, hell yeah, that's great.
No, I don't have to go through all that shit. And then this cat is just an asshole, but I don't know where she went. She's a real asshole.
This is what we
But when
say
it's
about
cold,
cats.
yeah, but when it's cold, she has to get close to me, so I can deal with that.
Oh.
Where's she at? No. Oh, there she is. Fucking around with the tree.
Yeah, because they're like little heaters, right?
Watch her. She's gonna eat my light bulbs.
Why do they do that?
She's retarded.
I'm done with animals, man. I am just done. Yeah. No more. Once I moved out here, I was like, yeah, you know what? That's it. I'm done with animals, man. No more animals.
I love dogs. I love dogs and cats. I can't really like get rid of one or the other because like I love cats because like when they are affectionate, they're so affectionate. And I love dogs because they're never not loyal, you know. So for me, it's really hard to get rid of that kind of shit.
Oh, I got you.
It's just like I've always had a dog. I've always had a cat ever since I was a kid, you know. And
Yeah.
like, some nights the cat would sleep with me, like, and then during the winter we'd let the dog, and the dog would always sleep in bed with me. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I'm just I'm not home a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when I work 12 hours regularly, and sometimes 13, and sometimes 14 hours, and sometimes I just flat don't come home. So it's just, and then
I wish
I'm gonna.
I wish I could do that. Flat not come home.
Until I get married, it's gonna be like this. I think I'm just gonna be. Yeah, I got animals, you know. And then once I get married, it's gonna be like, okay, these animals gonna.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes you're like, you know what, man, screw it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, why the hell go back there, man? I'm just gonna, and that's actually what I did. I actually started fresh here in Arizona. So yeah, it's. I feel you, man. Yeah, just one day I just sold the whole damn place and just left. You know what I'm saying?
You ever go to Bisbee?
No.
You should. You should go to Bisbee. That's where Doug Stanhope lives.
Who?
Doug Stanhope, comedian.
Where's Bisbee?
Bisbee, Arizona. It's where JD lives in Arizona, but Bisbee's like 2 miles from the border, at the very south of it. That's where Stanhope lives. He's probably the greatest comedian of our generation.
I never heard of him.
I'm telling you, dude, he's a badass. I mean, he does some inflammatory shit, but goddamn, is he not funny?
Oh man, I'm real. You know what? Series I just finished watching on HBO. I just finished watching Westworld.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah, we got that.
I haven't watched any of it, but let me tell you, Doug Stanhope is like one of the most surreal guys you'll ever listen to comedy on.
Mm-hmm.
He has a bit about what's that? It's he's like he meets this girl and he's talking to her and and it's a lot funnier when he tells it, but he meets her and then like she gets all suicidal and then she's like, I'm gonna kill myself. He's like, no, don't do that because like we still hadn't had sex yet, and then like they have sex, then like a couple days later she kills herself. and it's like it's so hilarious. But you gotta listen. Just listen to his version of it.
Of course. Well, he's the comedian. Yeah.
Yeah, when I tell it, it's like, oh my god, that woman killed herself. That's awful. It's like, no, it's hilarious. You need to listen to it.
Oh, you know who I like who's kind of angry all the time is what's his name? Black.
Lewis Black, yeah, he's
Lewis
great.
Black. Yeah.
He looks like Tony here.
Ah, yeah, he kind of does. And
Tony used to do this a lot and say, what you want to do?
yeah.
When I see the kids in their cell phone,
Yeah, he does that.
I'm gonna
He
kill
does
him.
do that. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, that's
I'm
hilarious.
gonna kill him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got him down, man. Yeah, he does that.
That's Lewis Black. He's very, what's one of his? It's like, fucking kids and their fucking cell phones.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's it, man.
I'm sitting here and I'm on a park bench, and they say, "What are you fucking old man?
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's him, bro. Yeah, you've got him down, bro. For real. Yeah, that's him.
I've got one that's like, you know, Doug, yeah, we've always been friends. I got to the point in my old age where people start agreeing with my politics, but they start going against the grain anyway. It's like, you know, Doug, you're right. You know, people should stop having kids. We need to decrease the surplus population, but you know what? My wife, Ginger, her biological clock is ticking. So, you know, we're just going to go ahead and have the kids anyway. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, Doug, you know what? You're also right. If you free speech, doesn't matter what you're talking about, doesn't matter what, and you should be able to buy any drugs you want to have. If it's huffing a gassy rag, that's what you want to do with your body, you should be able to do it, except for heroin, because that's what killed Hedberg. And I don't know why I'm so thirsty on the fucking top. He starts putting the beer in his his ears, his nose.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's so great. I love stand up.
Hey, Tony, what have you seen that show, Westworld?
Yeah. It's first series has just been done here. We've just got that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Just like you guys got Independence last.
It was well done. It was well done. They've obviously spent some money on it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, HBO spends money on everything.
Yeah, big money.
HBO don't fuck around.
That was a major production right there. Hell yeah.
I'm ready for the new House of Cards that's going to come out probably in March.
Oh, House of Cards is freaking great.
House of Cards.
We had our own version of that. I think
What's that called? Orange is the New Black, some shit. Yeah.
What was that, Tony?
The House of Cards, we had the British version of that.
Oh, the original House of Cards back in the early 90s, yeah.
Yeah. Around
the time of the, after Thatcher, that government. I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
He's a real asshole, that guy, yeah.
What did
They all are.
Most of them are, yeah.
What did you think about that? Did you happen to see that series, The Queen?
Oh, that was great. I loved it.
Yeah. I don't watch any of that crap.
That's why I was asking.
Are you a Republican, Tony?
No, I'm a royalist, but it's just so much bollocks. There's no truth in it because no one goes and visits. I met the Queen when I was about 16, and she was shooting because she likes to shoot, and we were at a shoot, and she swears like a trooper. But that's all I really remember. But she was a lovely woman. But all them programs, none of that. It's just
I will say
speculating to make a story.
Well, no, I will say the Crown, which is what it's called, the Netflix version. It didn't make her look bad at all, in my opinion. It just made her look human. Where they were like, well, she was never studied in the art of politics, which she eventually becomes studied in. But yeah, like Churchill kind of dominated her for a couple of years. I found it very interesting and 100% historically accurate, but very interesting nonetheless.
I think Churchill dominated everybody for a few years.
Well, except Anthony Eden, right?
Yeah, he may have done that in a different way.
But no, it was very interesting. I mean, when she took over, he had just re-become prime minister. I love that history. I love British history.
My wife will watch all that. There's a Queen Victoria one over here at the moment as well, and she loves all that. I can't. I just go and find some baseball to watch.
Yeah. I can understand
because it's quite good timing for me.
Yeah, I don't like to watch shit about the presidents, so I can kind of get with that because I kind of have my views set on the presidents. I know what kind of happened. I was a history major in college, so I'm pretty well versed in the history of it.
But House of Cards is
House of Cards
is a fictional account. I mean, if it was like Reagan's House of Cards, I'd be like, fuck this shit. I'm not watching this. None of this happened, you know. But no, like the actual House of Cards is like, you know, this could happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if they throw Donald Trump in there, I might start watching.
Well, what about Veep?
Veep is hilarious, but again, nothing's more interesting than what we have actually going on right now, in my opinion. Like we have a joke for a president right now, so nothing's more entertaining than this, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. People can be, I know we're live. People can be against whatever I'm saying, but I'm just saying there's nothing more entertaining than our actual situation right now.
I'm one of those people that's been hidden under a rock. I literally have not paid attention to any of it.
Trump's the next president. If you didn't know, he's going to be president.
I know.
Hasn't got it yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet. I've gotten that far.
January 20th.
It was literally, I think, the latter part of October before I had even seen a picture of Trump or Hillary or the other guys that were running. I don't even know their names. Like,
let me tell you, I was a huge, still am, Bernie Sanders guy. Okay. That was me. I was really into Bernie Sanders, and then he got fucked out of it one way or the other. Then it was Clinton and Trump, and I didn't give a shit. I voted. I didn't vote for either one of them. I voted third party. But where we're at right now, in about 45 years, 50 years, it's going to be the most interesting fucking TV series you've ever seen. Like, how did this happen? How did this reality TV star become president of the fucking most powerful country in the world? Nobody knows.
Yeah,
and I gotta give props to Trump. You know why? I don't like him, but props to him because Obama made fun of him that one time, and 2 years later he was like, you know what? I'm gonna have your fucking job. And he's got his job.
That was that press lunch.
The White House Correspondence Center, yeah, 2000.
He ripped him.
2012 Correspondence Center. He fucking ate Trump's lunch, and Trump was like, you know what, motherfucker? I got your fucking job, and he took it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about any of that stuff. It just doesn't interest me at all.
It's endlessly interesting to me, but it's so depressing as well. It's just like, oh, why are we doing this?
I don't think he has any plans to ban beer, so that's okay.
Well, I mean, you guys left the EU, so I guess we're not the worst.
We're not out yet.
Yeah, he's right too. They're not out yet. Exactly. Yeah.
Not out yet, but hey, man.
Another 2 years before we stop paying any money in there, and by then, the French, the Germans, the Spanish, the Italians, the Dutch, they'll all be out as well, and there'll be a new EU.
I don't think they'll leave it, man. I think it's going to end up with the Scottish referendum is going to decide it. I think.
You know what will happen there? The English will want to have a referendum just to kick the Scots out.
I don't know, because the way. But here's the thing.
Oh, it's got me off.
But here's the thing with the Scots is the oil, and every OPEC nation just voted to decrease oil production by 500,000 barrels.
They ain't got that much oil up there. It's gas.
I'm telling you though, it's going to be interesting. I don't think you guys want to lose Scotland. So,
Well, in this,
We'll just take Scotland over. We'll just declare war on
I
Scotland.
mean,
It's not a
you
problem.
tried that. You tried that 400 years ago. How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, we beat them.
No, you made an agreement, didn't you? Or Cromwell?
It's
Somebody.
so horrible. I mean, it's so horrible up there. All it does is rain.
I mean, that's pretty much the same for the whole of the UK. I mean, it just rains.
No. If you're in London, it's like this nuclear balmy zone. It's just always like.
I mean, maybe Brighton it doesn't rain down there, but I mean,
it does something different in Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton's a little bit special. They got a lot of rainbows down there here, but
We're very happy crew down in Brighton.
hey man, they're running the country. Don't worry about it. I got a lot of friends in Brighton. That's why I say that. But no, yeah, it's very fascinating what's going to go on over there. I think it's going to end up. They're going to reverse the Brexit.
No, nothing will happen. It's done now. You can't. It doesn't. It won't. You can't change something that's been done. That's not how it works. If you don't like somebody because they won a football game, you can't just reverse the decision because you didn't like the result. And it's no different for politics.
Well, that's true for football, but Brexit.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
But Brexit can be reversed.
No, it won't be. It won't.
It can be, though. It can be, is what I'm saying.
I don't think it can be.
It can be because it's never been tried before. So at this point, what they say is, oh, we want to recall on the election, and then we'll see what happens there.
That's like Trump. It's like, oh, Trump won, but we didn't like the decision, so we want to change it. That's bullshit.
No, Trump's different because we have to have.
It's just like little children are just getting upset over.
But the thing with Trump is we have to have what's called what's it called, JD? Not unqualified, but unencumbered electors, I believe is what the name of it is.
You got me, man. Nothing could be more boring to me than
it is boring.
Yeah, it's extremely boring. But yeah, we need a lot of people that are supposed to vote one way to say, no, I'm not going to vote that way. I think it's like 32 to vote the other way, but it's not going to happen. But with the UK, they could come back and say, we'll have another referendum.
No, that won't happen. Costs too much money. We ain't got no money. I just saw you
have a lot less if you leave the EU.
Oh, I mean, see, now I'm knowing where you stand. So, I saw Budweiser. Budweiser are now, they just got Dame Helen Mirren to advertise Budweiser. Really cool advert. I don't know if you can get
Really?
it. Yeah, Dame Helen Mirren advertising Budweiser. It's really a good advert as well. A commercial. You have to look that up. I saw it yesterday. It made me laugh so much.
Really? Who was that again?
Helen Mirren, the queen from the Queen.
She's the queen.
Oh.
She's advertising.
Yeah, advertising Budweiser. It's so cool.
And she's advertising Budweiser, huh?
Uh-huh.
I got a good friend in York, actually. I'm sure you know where that is. He makes YouTube videos. You ever Pope Benedict? You ever heard of him?
No.
He used to make drinking videos back in the day. He's from York.
Glow in the dark beer.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious.
They have this make your own glow in the dark beer from fluorescent yeast. Former NASA biologist just launched a kit to help everyday home brewers set up their beer step up their beer game by making beverages that glow.
Yeah, because who needs some regular amber anymore?
As a home brewer, I don't think I'm going down that road.
Hey, man, why don't you want your beer to glow, man? Come on, what's up with that?
After Tony, are you home brews, I'm ready to glow.
Tony, are you in with the old SJ pour?
Yeah, I wasn't in this year's. I didn't like the way it was run.
That's a good friend of mine, Steve. Steve's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that he does all that. But, yeah, I did the last two. but yeah, it's a great little competition and brings a lot of community together. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's a good guy, I think.
Oh yeah, I love Steve. He's a great dude. I just didn't know if you know him or not, but yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, I'm gonna finish this whiskey and coke, and then I'm fucking off to bed. Cheers.
Okay, man.
And I'm gonna go and do some proper work. So.
Okay, yeah, right on, man.
All right, Dirty. You boys.
See you guys soon.
Everybody.
All right.
Cheers.
Peace out, guys. We'll see you,
See
man.
you guys.
Later.
Bye. That was cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That was real quick. This guy, I guess, apparently likes to feed birds and while he's drinking beer in the backyard, which kind of sounds like something fun to do. You know what I'm saying? You're just kind of chilling there and you know, feeding the birds while you're having a few beers, you know, in the backyard. I know when I'm in the backyard, there seems to be a lot of birds in my area, and so I kind of have fun watching them fly. They're like they like fly in all these crazy patterns and do all these crazy things, and sometimes I think they're out of their mind, like the way they fly around and they kind of like chase each other and stuff, and then they fly back to the fence in my backyard and they'll stand there for a while, and then they kind of look at me like I'm crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so when I seen this little article that he feeds the birds while he's drinking beer, I kind of resonated with that because I'm like, yeah, okay, I could see that because I watch the birds for sure while there's a lot of them, so I kind of do that. I'm just kind of flipping through stories really quick before I get off here myself. Oh, here's that another article on this Green Flash Divine Enbro beer. Oh, they haven't. I guess that. Yeah, it's been what 6 days. So sometimes the links expire. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys, man. Thanks. I thank you to everybody that tunes in, man. I really appreciate it, man. We'll see you guys. Okay. Peace out, man. Laters.